Hey guys, inside this free course, we will teach you how you can set up your WordPress website inside cloud hosting. Okay, so using this free course, you will learn each and every step. Okay, like what is domain, what is web hosting, and how you can set up your website. Okay, or any applications inside your web hosting. In this example and in this free course, we will going to use the WordPress, where we will going to teach you how you can set up WordPress inside your web hosting, that is the cloud web hosting, very easily. And not only that, we will teach you how you can set up professional email. So you can see that this is how your professional email will going to look like, which will help you to send professional emails and receive the professional emails from your customers as well. And along with that, we will also going to teach you about subdomain. Okay, and how you can set up the subdomain and how you can install other websites or applications inside your subdomain. And we will also going to teach you and share with you the free resources, how you can utilize your WordPress website and how you can build, let's say, the blogging website inside your WordPress. So please make sure that you watch this complete free course from starting to end. This will really going to help you out. Hey guys, so in this particular tutorial we will going to discuss about domain and web hosting. Okay, now suppose you have let's say one website. Okay, or maybe you have some applications. Okay, or you could have anything, okay, which you want to take online. Maybe if you have a website you want to take online, so people can access your website or application. It can be, let's say, WordPress website or PHP website, any type of a website, even some application. So to make it available online, okay, so you require domain and web hosting. And using that you can just host your web applications or whatever you want to inside that. Okay, so let's first discuss about what is the concept we have behind domain. Okay, so domain is basically the I can say in a very simplest way, it is basically the address of your website, okay, or maybe your application. Okay, so this is the simplest meaning of domain. What is domain? Domain is basically nothing, it is the address of your website. Suppose someone wants to visit Apple's website. Okay, they maybe want to buy iPhone, so what they will going to type? apple.com. So this is the domain. Okay, so this is basically the address for the Apple's website. Okay, if I click on enter, it will take me to the Apple's website. So to visit Apple's website, we need to have a domain name. Okay, this domain name basically help us to access any particular website. So this is the reason I told that domain means address of your website. Okay, so to visit any website or application, you need address, okay, of that particular website or application. And once you type that particular address, like I have typed apple.com, so I visited to that particular website of Apple's. Similarly, let's say if you want to visit to KuKu courses website, okay, so what you will going to type here? kukucourses.com. If you want to visit their website, just click on enter button and boom, you will go to the KuKu courses website. Okay, and you can just watch maybe some free courses. Okay, if some free courses, okay, on, let's say, I can see on Google Analytics, and there are plenty of video editing course, DeepSeek course. Okay, but how I visited to this particular website? Because I have typed here the domain name, or I can say address of the website. Okay, and once I type that in the browser, I visited to this website. So similarly, you need to have one domain. Okay, and guys, domains are very cheap. Okay, and generally what happen is that you get a domain for absolutely free if you purchase web hosting. Okay, so there, if you just purchase web hosting, so automatically you get the domain for free. Okay, so you do not have to worry about that. We will going to discuss about that as well. Okay, but it is very cheap, okay, purchasing domain. Okay, I will show you that. Okay, and the next thing is the web hosting. Okay, so now it's also important to understand, you know, what the web hosting basically means. So guys, web hosting is basically, you know, nothing but it is, you know, storage. Okay, it's basically the storage for your website or maybe your application. So whatever application or website you have, okay, so for that web hosting provides you the storage. Okay, see, understand this. If you go to Apple's website, see, they have this image, okay, and some text, so they need some storage. Okay, because you need some, you know, storage where you can just put these images, videos, and all those files and something like that. Okay, so web hosting work as a storage for your website or application. Okay, so similarly with the, let's say, KuKu courses, if you just go to the website, you can see that they have used the image here. Okay, and all these things, okay, in their courses. Now the thing is that they have stored this inside their web hosting. So you required both of them, okay, web hosting and domain, to go with or build any type of a website or application, whether it's you know, WordPress based you know, website, Wix based website, PHP script based website, or any particular application. So for all of them you need web hosting, because inside web hosting you will going to store your website or application. Okay, because web hosting work as the storage for your website or application. Okay, very simple and, you know, crystal clear. And we will of course going to teach you guys how you can just get the domain and how you can get the web hosting. Okay, and then you can basically store your website or application inside that, and it's very simple and, you know, straightforward. Okay, so this is what I just wanted to teach you. Okay, so in this example we will going to, let's say, um, go ahead and get one web hosting, and we will also going to get one domain for absolutely free. Okay, I will show you that. And we will going to store, let's say we will going to create you know, WordPress website inside the web hosting. So I will show you all the steps. Okay, so you do not have to worry about anything, but hope you guys have understood the concept behind domain and web hosting. Okay, now guys, after you do this, let's just set up the, you know, web hosting, and automatically we will going to get the domain for free. Okay, so now what we need to do is that you need to type something in your browser. So as you can see in the screen, okay, so you just have to type that hostinger.com/Bing commerce. Okay, everything here exactly the same, everything is small. Okay, and just type this and click on enter, and automatically it will going to take as per your country you know, website. Okay, so hostinger is nothing, it is basically a web hosting company. Okay, so there are plenty of, you know, web hosting companies. Okay, wait, let me just write here. So there are plenty of, you know, web hosting company, and hostinger is very much, you know, powerful because it's very affordable. Okay, plus its support is also very great. Okay, and even if you just go ahead and search for, let's say, best web hosting. Okay, so you will going to see the hostingers at the top. Okay, and if you even go ahead here, okay, so these are all the company based one, but you will going to see here, you can see hostinger, you can see plenty of them are using this web hosting. Okay, I have also attached the link for this below. Okay, so you can also check that, and you can click on this link below, and you can just come here to the hostinger. Okay, and once you do this, my dear friends, now what you need to do is that you have to check. Okay, and of course you can just go on the basis of some other countries. For example, if you just go ahead here, and let's say if you're from, let's say, United Kingdom, you can even go and check that. Okay, so now the currency will be show in the US dollar, but of course if you click on the link which I have shared with you, automatically it will take you to your country's hosting us website. Okay, so for example in my case, I am from India. Okay, so ignore the currency, but everything will be same over here. Okay, so here you can see that if you just tap on the services, and you can just see plenty of options you have. You can just go with the web hosting, cloud hosting, VPS hosting, and plenty of other options you have. But the best will be to go with the web hosting. Okay, because it's very secure. You can just it's very fast, reliable. Okay, and it comes with various prices. Okay, so for example the single will going to cost you this much of amount, and same thing will going to happen over to other countries websites. Suppose I go with the United States. If you just go here, same thing, web hosting, and again boom, you will going to see the plans. Okay, they have premium, business, and cloud startup. But in the India's one, you can see we have single, premium. Okay, so that's how it works. Now if you will going to notice the plan, so it's of course based on your preference, whatever the price you want to go with. Okay, so let me just show you. For example, if you go with the single plan, which is very cheap, and I will not going to suggest you. Okay, and this is the reason in the very high income countries like in United States, they don't sell the single plan. You can see they only sell premium, business, and cloud startup. Okay, why? Because the single web hosting plan is very bad deal. Okay, so what I suggest, you ignore the single plan, just go with the premium, business, or cloud startup. Okay, so let's see what are the things you will going to get over here. So you can see you can just get or you can host up to 25 websites. Okay, and you can see you can go for the WordPress as well, and you can host any applications or any type of a website, and it can hold approx 25,000 visits monthly. Okay, so if you have around 25,000 traffic coming to your website, so this can easily handle that much of traffic. Okay, and it will provide you this amount of storage which is sufficient for any websites or applications. Okay, and these are the inodes. Okay, so inodes are items that corresponds to the number of files and folders you have on your account. Okay, so once you upload more files and documents, this will going to consume the inodes. So in this plan you will going to get this much, and as you will go to the more maximum plans, you can just go with you will see it will going to increase more. And there are plenty of other. You will also going to get free SSL, free migration. Okay, SSL means, see, at the top in every website it shows connection is secure. So why that is possible? Because you have the SSL. Okay, and that is what they will provide you, free SSL and mailbox. So you can just set up the email account. I will show you that as well. Okay, so these are the various things. Okay, you can see you will also going to get one click WordPress installation, one click Google integrations, and plenty of other things. Okay, so as you will go with the more powerful hosting, you will going to get more benefits. So you can compare that these things. Okay, for example in Amazon affiliate, you can see you will going to get in this plan free. Okay, and you can go ahead with that. Okay, and the thing is that you can even see here what are the things. Okay, you will going to get in other plans that you will not going to get in this plan. Like here you can see that you will going to get the security. Okay, DDoS attack. So the hackers sometimes attack on your website. So in this plan you have a standards protection, but in last two plans they have the enhanced protection from that. Okay, and plenty of other benefits it has. Okay, like support. So here you can see in the service support, here you will going to get more powerful support. Okay, technical details you can see over here, and so on. And also they will going to provide you with backups. Okay, so if you will going to see here, they will just going to provide you the malware scanners. Okay, and you can see the uptime is guaranteed, and they will also going to provide you with the backups. Okay, so if you just search here for backup, so you can see in this plan you will going to get the weekly backup, but in the last two plan you will going to get daily or on demand backup. Okay, so which is a very great. So sometimes our website face some problem, or we test our website, so because of that some issue occur, so we can go to the previous versions of our website. That is possible with the backup, and Hostinger provides you backup, but in the first plan you will going to get weekly backup and so on. Okay, so these are the things which you should see over here, and you can see here in hosting a website builder you will going to get a lot of amazing things, okay, in the security. And if you will also going to notice here that you will also going to get free domain. Okay, so here you can see in the first plan you will not going to get that. So this was the reason I told you single plan is very bad, do not take it. You can only host one website, okay, which is ridiculous. Okay, but in the last three plans you can see you will going to get free domain, and this is what I told you, that web hostings provide you with free domain for at least 1 year. So you can see they offer you the free domain, so you can just simply go ahead with any of the options you want, and the procedure will be same. But please, it's my request, please go with last three plans. Okay, do not go with the single plan. Okay, so you can choose any one of them. Okay, so suppose I go with this plan, the last cloud startup plan. Okay, so suppose I have that much of money, so I can just go with that, but you can totally go with other plans as well, all works the same way. Okay, and after you do this, here you can see the period. So more longer period you will going to get, more discount you will going to get. So you can see you can save up to this much of amount. Okay, and suppose if you go with the 4 years plan. Okay, so you will going to get free domain plus 3 months free you will going to get here. Okay, which is just amazing, and this is the price you will going to get. And if you want to get additional discount, so you can use my coupon. So as you can see in the screen, just type Bing commerce. Okay, after you type this, okay, everything in capital, okay, Bing commerce. Okay, click on apply, you will going to get additional discount as well. You can see you have got the additional discount, and after you go ahead with this, click on the continue button, and then it will tell you to register. Okay, so you can just register, let's say with Google, or you can manually do that. Let me just go with the Google, let's say. Okay, and after I do this, let's wait. And after this, you can see it will just going to provide you all the stuff. Okay, it will going to give you summary that you're going with the 4 months plan, and this is the coupon tax. Okay, after the billing information, just fill all the information, okay, like phone number and all, and then just click on continue button. And after you do this, the second step is the payment. You can just make the payment with, let's say, UPI, PayPal, or card, whatever option you want to go with. So just choose any one of them which you are comfortable to make the payment, and go ahead with that. So I will go with the card, so I will click on submit payment, and then whatever your payment details are, just put that and click on pay now button. Okay, after that, and just pay the amount. Okay, let's wait for a few seconds. With processing, do not do anything, just wait for it. Verify the payment, and you can see it will going to redirect you to Edge panel, and this is how it will going to look like. Okay, so do you want to create a website or migrate it? So you can just select any option, that doesn't matter. Okay, just go to next, and then it will just going to show you that what you want to do that. Okay, but for now you can just select empty. Okay, or whatever option you want to go with, you can just select, let's say, WordPress. Okay, just go to next. Okay, and then from here you guys can set the password. Okay, whatever password you want to keep, you can keep it here. And after you set it, you can just go ahead and click on the next button, and then it will say you to create with AI or pre-built templates, but let's click on create blank site, and then from here you guys can choose the domain. And you can see, as in our plan, you have one free domain available. Start typing to use it. Okay, so whatever domain you want to purchase, just type that. So now always remember that whatever domain you are choosing, Okay, so that domain name should be related to something. Okay, so generally what happen is that people just create the domain on the basis of their name. Okay, or some people create uh, the domain name on the basis of their business name. But whatever domain name you keep, make sure that it is short and easy to remember. Okay, very short and easy to remember. So as you can see, my name is Lunha, my surname is Lunhare, so I will just go and type with that domain. Okay, because that is the domain I want. So I will just going to type my domain, that is the Lunhare. Okay, very short and simple it is. Okay, so from here you can just go ahead and you can see that I have this domain lunhare.com available. And in case if any domain name is not available, for example, I can just type here kukucourses.com. So that domain name is already used. Okay, so right now I will going to go ahead with other domain name. Okay, let's say I go with this one. So you can see that this domain name is available, very short, simple, and as per my name. So I will select that. Okay, and just cross check that domain is absolutely fine. So people will going to search for this domain. Okay, like this, and they will go to my website or application. So this is the domain you have to select. Okay, just search for that, find the domain which is short, simple, easy to remember, and make sure if it's related to your name you can go with that. But if your name is complicated, so avoid going with your name domain, but you can go with your business name as well. Okay, so for example, this name is available for me, so I can just go with this. Okay, and then I will click on next button and just register your domain name. Okay, wait for a few seconds until it finalize the domain and your domain get registered. Okay, now you have to select where your country is located. Okay, so you can see that see, suppose if you have your website, let's say in India. Okay, and if you think that you will going to do the business in India, so you can select India. But let's say if you have business in United States, because my majority of the customers are from United States, so I can select the United States location. So for example, okay, this domain name I can go with this, because I think that majority of my customers are from United States and they are very high converting customers for me, so I will go with that. So your website server will going to store in this location. Okay, so your website will going to load more fast in this particular location as compared to other. So make sure that if you have worldwide business, so you can select with anyone. But if you think that your audience are related to some particular area, for example, if your business is, let's say, related to for the Singapore customers, and if you think that you are from India and India are the users, and you also have a Singapore people and Indonesia people who will going to visit your website, so just make sure that you select the data center very much close to your server. So I will go with let's say United States. Okay, awesome. Okay, and this is what Hostinger said, that select, okay, where the audience is close to your chosen point. Okay, and after I do this, I will just go and let's say install WordPress. Let's say we have to go with, let's say, installing the WordPress. It will take some time, just wait for it to get completed. Okay, and boom, you can see that you are inside your host WordPress place. Okay, now what you need to do is that you just have to click on this go to Hostinger. So this will going to take you to your edge panel. Okay, and this is the domain name you have, which you have purchased, okay, over here. Okay, and another thing which I just want to tell you is that if you just click on the dashboard, okay, so from here you guys can see under your website, under auto installer, you can just get the domain. And for example, let's delete it. For example, from here we will going to install it from scratch. Okay, so in Hostinger, if you will going to click on the website list, so you will going to notice all your website will be listed over here. Okay, so you can simply go to dashboard over here, and from here you can basically see the options. Okay, for example, let's say you want to go with the website, let's say auto installer. Okay, and I guess we have deleted it, so let's just delete it. Okay, uh, it will take some time to get deleted, and let's install the WordPress fresh. Okay, and boom, you can see now nothing is installed on your domain. And if you just go back to website list again, you can see you have only domain name. So inside this domain, if you want to get, let's say website, and from here, let's say you want to install something, so you can just go to auto installer and you can install Joomla, and you can even select other applications. We have plenty one of them: Wonder CMS, SEO panel, and OpenCart, and plenty one of them. Okay, so for example, WordPress is very popular, and from here you can even upload your PHP files and so on. Okay, but right now I will go with the WordPress, so let's select it and just select the name. Okay, for example, I can say, like, let's say Lonhare. Okay, like this. And after you do this, you just have to set the administration email and set your password as well. Okay, so whatever password you want to set, you can even do that. So for example, let me pause it. Okay, and the thing is that, which I recommend, just put the same email and username over here. Okay, and just select the password. Make sure you fulfill the password requirement, and after you do this, click on next button and just click on install button. Let's wait for it to get installed. Do not do anything, and boom, you can see everything is done. You're good to go over here. Okay, everything is done. Okay, now you can simply click on this WordPress admin. It will take you to the dashboard of your WordPress website, let's say. Okay, awesome. So you can see everything is done, and now let's do some basic settings. Okay, so very first thing, you have to go to plugins, install plugins. Make sure you just delete all the plugins. So first, you have to deactivate them. Let's clean our website, WordPress website dashboard, and then select delete, and automatically delete all the plugins from here. That's it. And once you do that, just go to settings, go to general, select here anyone can register. Okay, this will help other people to register to your website. Select the time zone where you are in. For example, I select the time zone, click on save changes. Awesome. After you do this, you just have to go to the permalinks here, and in the permalinks, make sure post name is selected. In your case, it could be selected to somewhere else, but you have to make sure the post name is selected and click on save changes like this. So these are some basic settings which we have done, and if you want to remove all this mess, you can tap on the screen options, untick all of them, and click on screen options again, and in this way you have installed the WordPress. Now always remember that whenever you want to go to your WordPress website again, so you have to type this particular URL. Okay, whatever your domain name is. For example, I have purchased this domain name, so just type the domain name slash wp-admin, as you can see in the screen as well, and click on enter. And whatever password or email which you have put, okay, and password while installing the WordPress, you have to put that, and then you can just log into your dashboard again over here. And to again go to your edge panel, you have to type this edge panel dot hostinger.com. Click on enter. This will again take you to your dashboard, and from your edge panel dashboard also you can just go to dashboard, and from here also you can just go ahead to WordPress overview, and from here also you can just go to your WordPress admin panel. Okay, and of course, if you have some problem, you can just contact to the support whenever you want to. Just select the problem, select your domain, whatever domain you have, and click on start a live chat, and you can just talk with their technical team support, and whatever issue you have, you can even fix that. Okay, so hope you guys have understood how you can get the web hosting and domain. Okay, and how you can set up any website or application inside it. And for now, for example, for this lesson, we have showed you how you can install WordPress inside your web hosting and domain. Okay, Now guys, always remember that whenever you have any WordPress site, okay, or any site, it is very much important to integrate that with other services. For example, other Google properties. For example, we have one as a Google Search Console. It is one that help your website to get index, okay, on search engines like Google. So whatever you do, then only Google will going to display your website. So ultimately, in simple words, Google Search Console will going to give permission to your domain to get listed in Google. Okay, so this is the Google Search Console. Google also has some other um, stuff like Google Analytics. This product of Google help you to analyze what is working on your website. That means how you use it, how visitors who are visiting your website are interacting with your website, like how many visitors are coming to your website, how many people are engaging with your website. So all those things are possible with Google Analytics. And similarly, we have other stuff like, let's say, Google AdSense as well. Okay, so it's also one of the main thing. So Google AdSense helps you to make money from your website. So Google has lots of properties, and you need to make sure that you should integrate with all these important properties, which is very much important. So it's very easy nowadays, especially if you have a WordPress. Okay, so with the only one plugin you can just set up all these Google properties very easily. Okay, and another thing which I want to teach you is about let's say, if you don't know about, let's say, Google Analytics. Okay, so in that case what you can do is that you can just go to our website, that is KuKu courses. Just go to this website kukucourses.com, go here and just go to courses. And once you go to the courses, just go to, let's wait, courses here, and you will see this free course on Google Analytics with ChatGPT for beginners. In case if you don't find it here, just search for Analytics. Okay, and click on public to see all the free courses. So here we have this Google Analytics with ChatGPT for beginners. You can just watch this course to understand better how to hey guys, welcome to this amazing, basically how to work with Google Analytics. Okay, so this will going to help you to understand how your people who are coming to your website. Okay, so it can tell each and everything, how many are them are purchasing. So it's like a analytics that will going to provide all the information that is happening on your website, like how many people are coming to your site, how many key events are triggered. So each and everything has been covered in this free course, okay, from scratch. By the way, you can explore it, and just by going to courses, go to public. So from here you can explore all the free courses we do have in our website, so it can really help you out. But let's leave it. But it's very much important for you to understand why it's very much important to integrate all these things, okay, on your website. Okay, now let's see how we can do that. Okay, so you can see these plugins, click on installed plugins. Now, in nutshell, my dear friends, plugins are basically the features which we want to add to our website. Let's click on add new plugin. So let's say if you want to protect your website from spam, so you can install this plugin. If you want to, let's say, boost your website speed, you can go with this plugin. So plugins basically help you to add features to your website. Right now, to integrate our website with all these technical Google properties, we will going to use Google's own product that is known as Sitekit. Just search for Sitekit, and after you do this, you will find this Sitekit by Google, and you can see it's officially by Google itself. Okay, click on Install Now button and click on this Activate button. And you can see that in your plugin section this particular Sitekit is here. If you don't see it here, click on this install plugins again under plugins, and you can see this over here. And after this, how to set up, just click on this site kit option here. If you don't see it here, just refresh it and then you will see this. Just click on this site kit. Okay, let's wait for it to show up over here, and like this. Okay, now you just need to give permissions. Okay, then automatically it will going to connect. For example, to connect with Google Analytics, you can see this is the Google Analytics. It will automatically going to do that. Okay, you can just enable all of these options. Click on sign in with Google, give it the complete permission it wants. For example, I just give it to the permission, continue, just give, let's say, all the permissions, click on continue. After it does, you just have to click on this verify button. Just click on the verify button, click on allow, just give all the permissions, click on set up the search console for you, so it will automatically go into search console, set up the search console for you. Then click on next button. Once you do this, you can see everything is set up easily. And property name, the main one is the Lunhare, the property you can set. Okay, the property name you can set, and the data stream you can uh, set this as well. Okay, to the same, let's say, select the country properly, time zone, click on this option enhance, enable enhance measurement, and click on create account. And once you do this, allow it, click on continue, allow by clicking on continue, and boom, you can see everything is now perfectly connected. This will take you over here. Now make sure that you just scroll it down, read all the permission, and make sure from here, first of all, select it to your country. For example, I'm from India, so I can select for the India. Scroll down, select, just scroll down this terms and condition. Okay, and then accept it. Okay, you can just uh, accept all the things, set these things, click on I accept. And once you do this, click on go to my dashboard. And now you will going to notice each and everything has been successfully connected. You can click on OK, got it. Now you can see it is gathering. Your website is totally new, so there will be no data, but once you start to get the data, all the data will show up here. This is the traffic, and this is the data which you will going to get from search console. Remember, search console, this search console. Now even if you click on the start now button, and you will going to notice automatically this property is connected with your website. So that's what is showing over here. Same your analytics is connected, and same your AdSense is connected as well. Even if you just click on this sign in to the analytics, you will going to notice that your analytics is now connected. Click on save. That's it. And you can see your account, your property is this one, and it's successfully connected over here. Awesome. It will take some time to receive the data because your website is totally new, but you can see without any technical skills, we have easily connected all the technical stuff, okay, to our website using Google Sitekit. So make sure that you install and set up it. It is very much important for any website, especially to any WordPress website. Now guys, we will going to talk about email account. Okay, so you have till now set up your web hosting and all this stuff. Now the other thing which you guys need to focus on will be in the email account. Okay, so suppose you can just set up one email account, which is very much important as a business owner. Okay, so how you can do that? It's very simple, nothing complicated. Okay, so the very first thing is to understand why we need email account. So guys, whatever your domain name is, okay, let's say xyz.com. Okay, or let's say in our case it's let's say lunhare.com. In my case, my domain, or other domain could be let's say uh, pqr dot let's say in, any domain, whatever domain you have purchased. So guys, what we do is that we create one domain that is related to our uh, or I can say we create one emails that are related to our domain, which makes it more professional. For example, if you see here, let me just open the Gmail. You can see, let's say we have this one, LinkedIn one, and here you can see that, see this email. At first it is written as job alerts, then at the rate, then linkedin.com is the main domain name, right? And if you just scroll down, let's go with maybe from the jetpack, and here you will see, here also in the jetpack domain is here jetpack.com, but in front of this they have added this email, and from there they are sending it. You can see from, so from this email they are sending the emails to my email, right? So this gmail.com email are normal, okay? This is a very common, like at the rate gmail.com, at the rate yahoo.com, at the rate outlook.com. They are common, but right now we are creating a business email which is professional. So whenever you want to check any business, so just make sure that you check to their emails from where they are coming in. If any business is professional, they will always going to send the emails from their business email, and that is exactly what we will going to cover now. Okay, so we will going to create our professional email account. So in the front of you can just add whatever you want to. Let's say help at the rate xyz.com, or you can just even keep it like this. Let's say support at the rate lunhare.com, or you can even write like this, help me at the rate pqr.in. Okay, so you can just create whatever you want to, but it's very much important to create it. Now let's see how you can create it. Now if you just see, and if you just go to the link which I have shared, hostinger.com/bing commerce, here click on enter button. You will going to notice in the services, okay, the hosting, okay, the cloud hosting or web hosting we have just taken. So here you can see you can create an email account. You can click on see all features, and just search here maybe email. Okay, and let me show you guys. With email account, okay, like this. Here you can see uh, here also it will going to show you that option. Okay, it's not showing here, but you can just create unlimited email accounts. Okay, that here you can see 100 mailboxes in the cloud plan, and in your plan, let's say you can get 50 for 25, and if you're a single user you can just create one. So this is the totally useless plan. Okay, but you can just go with any one of them. Now let's say let's set up the email. Okay, so for that just go to your website, go to the dashboard option. From here you will go to the emails, click on email account. Once you do this, you will just come up over here, and you can see set up your email service for free. You can simply click on start free option. Okay, you can select the domain. For example, I want to go with this domain which I have purchased. I will confirm it. Let's wait. Okay, let's refresh it. Okay, let's click on start free again. Now it should work. Okay, and as we have mentioned, if you will going to notice here, you can see the domain name, and in front of it you can just put whatever you want. If you want to set it help at the rate your domain name, okay, help at the rate lunhali.com, in my case you can set whatever you want. You can even set the name as well. For example, I can just put here the password, and once you set the password, click on create button, and you can just write maybe like this, save it. And after you do this, you can just select to browser itself and click on complete button, and that's it. After you do this, you just have to send your first email from this mailbox, and whatever password you have just now set, you just have to type that password over here. Okay, for example, whatever password you have set, just type that here and click on login button with your email. Okay, sorry. Let's log in, and let's wait for a few seconds. Okay, some problem. In case if you face any problem like here, okay, just put the password, correct password, and then you will be able to log in. So once you put the correct password, this is how and the place where you will go. And here you can see this is the email box. Like if you have Gmail, okay, from here you can write the email to anyone. So suppose if I just click on compose, and let's say if any of your customer wants to write the email, so they can just open their Gmail, they can put your email like help at the rate your domain name, okay, whatever you have said, and they say like, hey, I need help. Then they will discuss the problem. Okay, they will just going to write the problem they have, okay, in detail, and they will going to send the email to you. And once they do that, so you will going to notice after few seconds that email will going to show up here. You can just put the refresh, okay, and you can see I've got the email, hey, I need help, problem they have. Okay, so this was the email sent by your customer. You can see here in the send they have sent this same thing, and you can see that this is how whenever customers will going to send you email, they can send on this email address. Okay, so this is what matters. Okay, and same you can even send the emails to them. Okay, for example, you want to reply them, you can obviously reply, and before that you can even check the details that from this email address you have got the email. Okay, and such details, you can click on reply, and you can say, hey, I have fixed your issue, and you can just send this email to your customer, and soon your customer will going to receive that same email in your inbox. You can see here, hey, I have fixed your issue 0 minutes ago, right? So this is how it works, very simple and straightforward. And same, you can just click on this compose button, and from here to let's say I want to send to this particular email, you can just put your email wherever you want to send the email to. And for example, you can write testing, hi, test. Click on send button. Of course you can just attach some file or something like that. Click on send button, and once you do that, your customer will going to receive very soon another email. You can see help test like that. So this is how we can configure our email okay, very easily, okay, and we have created the professional email for our business which you can use. Okay, now guys, what I need to teach you next is about the subdomain. Now subdomain is, you know, another important concept we have. Now let's look to the subdomain. Right, let's understand the concept behind subdomain. Now subdomain basically, you know, helps you to add applications within your domain. So suppose if your domain name is, let's say, xyz.com, or let's say if your domain name is maybe, let's say, in my case it's lonhari.com, okay, and maybe your domain is, let's say, pqr.org, okay. So now what you can do is that you can add one subdomain in front of that, okay. For example, let's say you can add, like, let's say, apps.xyz.com, okay. Maybe you can add, let's say, some people generally add like support.lonhari.com, okay. This domain maybe can add, like, you know, let's say, um, let's say maps.pqr.org. So all the big business create subdomain. Now what is the benefit? I will teach you that. If you just go to Apple's website, or let me just go to apple.com, and once I go here, so you can see it's Apple's main domain, apple.com, okay. Now let's say if I click on the support, now you can see it's now support.apple.com. So they have created one subdomain which is support, and this subdomain is always attached at the very front of your main domain, like support.apple.com. Even you can do that. So in your subdomain you can also build your another website, okay. So let's say let me just give you more examples, let's say, of Google, okay. For example, uh, let's just go with, let's say, mail.google.com. You can see, remember, Google has this mail.google.com. Now their main domain is google.com, but they have created another mail, okay, and with this subdomain they have built their, you know, one amazing application known as Gmail. Same, they have used it for the docs. If you will see here, let's say if you just click on this drive, Google Drive, once you open it, you will going to notice here google.com, okay, and in the front of that they added drive, so it now become as drive.google.com. And in their subdomain they have created another application, or they build another website which is known as Google Drive. So in this way you can even do this, and in whatever plan you are in, so you can go and see how many subdomains you guys can create, okay. Let's say in my plan it's 300 subdomains I can create, okay, and uh, the single user can only create 2 subdomains, and this business users can create 100 subdomains, and so on. So this is what the subdomain are. So in nutshell, in the front of your domain you can attach one subdomain, and these subdomains are always attached in very front of your domain. And you can see this is how it looks, support.lonhari.com. And let's say if I just take with my example, so I can create multiple subdomain, okay. Let's say what I can do is that I can create one, let's say, construction, okay. For example, I can just create construction dot lonhari.com. So here I can build one construction website, okay, from my main website using subdomain like Google was doing. Let's say I can also do one thing is that I also have some travel business, so I can just write here travel.lonhare.com, and I can create one new website, and in that new website, okay, I can set it for the travel business and so on. Okay, so this is how it works, my dear friends. So using subdomains you can create unlimited, not unlimited, of course, depends on the web hosting you have taken. So you can create subdomains, and inside that subdomain you can add your applications or apps, whatever you want to. Okay, so hope you guys have got the idea about subdomain. Now let's go with the example. So suppose I have this my site over here. I will go to dashboard, and from here, let's say I go to domain, I will go to subdomain, and from here I can create subdomain. Okay, for example, I can create, let's say, for travel. Okay, so I can just write here travel, and if I click on create, now you can see one subdomain is created, travel.lonhare.com, and inside this I can create another website or app. Okay, for example, let's say in this case, let's say I want to install WordPress, let's say inside this travel.lonhare.com. so how I can do that? Again, let's say I will go to website, go to auto installer, select whatever you want. Okay, you can even select other application. Let's say it's WordPress. Now you can go with SEO panel and PHP, Web3s, and so on, but let's just select to WordPress. This time I will go to advanced, and from here I want to install in my subdomain, so I will select the subdomain. That's it, and here I can just write this is the travel website. Okay, I can set the email, I can set the password, and I will simply click on next button. I will install it. Boom, and you will going to notice now you have installed another application, okay, which is WordPress inside your subdomain. And similarly you can create more subdomains, and inside that subdomain you can install maybe some website or applications, whatever you want to, which is very great. Okay, so let's wait for it. So it is taking time, but it will not going to take a lot of time, to not worry about that. And boom, it's done. And from the top you can see it's the if you select it to your main domain, but right now I want to log into, let's say, travel one, so I will just go and click on WordPress admin, and now if I will go here, so you can see another WordPress site is created inside my subdomain. Let's wait for it to get open. It is taking a little bit amount of time. Let's wait, okay, for it to get open. Okay, let's wait. Okay, boom, and you can see another site is created. Now just notice it's the main domain, that is lonhare.com, okay, which you can see here, lonhare.com, and another one is very here, you can see travel.lonhare.com, right? And again, same things which we have taught you, just change the things and so on. Not only WordPress, you can install anything, whether it's a PHP website, maybe your email marketing software, or anything or any application inside subdomain, you can easily do that. So this is all about subdomain and how you can set up subdomain, okay, inside your server. Now guys, you can set up a complete blogging website, okay, on your thing, or you can just create any type of a website once the WordPress is installed. Okay, so we have installed, let's say, WordPress inside our web hosting. Okay, now you can just create, let's say, using this WordPress website you can create e-commerce website, pharmacy website, order delivering website, food delivering website, service based website, blogging website. So each and every type of a site you can create. Now what you can do is that you can just search for KuKu courses on the browser. Just go to this website kukucourses.com, click on this courses, and from here you can just search for, let's say, blogging. Okay, and here you can click on this public to see this course, build WordPress blogging website. So you have WordPress installed. Now you simply have to create the blogging website, and this is the free course I'm providing you. You can just watch it. So just click on start course button, and just move it forward, because here also we have told about WordPress installation. Let's go back. Okay, just click on this first lesson. Sorry, okay, this is important. That's why I was thinking why it's not showing. Okay, so this is the WordPress. So here also we have set up it. And this is how we are now be able to set up the WordPress. Okay, and we are ready to build the website. Okay, so you can see from this point, you can see from this 105. Okay, so just go to this particular point in the video, and from here you guys can just go ahead and start to watch, you know, the complete blogging setup. Okay, so just watch from here and follow the lecture, and then you will be able to build the amazing blogging website. But don't get confused, here we have used this domain kukucourses.in. That doesn't matter. Okay, right now I've used lonari.com, but here we generally, you know, for the teaching purpose, we generally use this domain kukucourses.in for teaching purposes. Okay, but that doesn't matter. You can just continue to watch it, follow the lectures, and you are good to go to build your website, okay, for the blogging. And if you just go back, this is how your site will going to look at the very end. You can see here, welcome to this free blogging course. Okay, it looks very professional. Okay, so you can just come to this course and watch this out. This will just going to blow your mind. Okay, it's very easy to use WordPress, nothing complicated. Just by doing drag and drop, you can just create each and everything. Okay, without coding. So just make sure that you follow the lectures. If you love it, just do share it as well. Okay, and this is all I want to teach you about this particular free course. Okay, so make sure you watch it. Now guys, you all have set up your WordPress thing and each and everything. Now guys, using WordPress, as I have mentioned, right now let's say if we just talk about WordPress. So with WordPress, my dear friends, you can do plenty of things. Okay, so using WordPress, so WordPress is like, you can say it like a powerful system. Okay, or we generally call it as a CMS. Okay, content management system. So using WordPress without coding, you guys can do anything. For example, you can build websites, different websites, like let's say e-commerce website. Okay, you can create blog website, service website, etc, etc. You can even use WordPress to, you know, build some application or maybe some SaaS business, like you can create AI tool SaaS business with WordPress. So it's very easy. You can just go to my website, which is kukucourses.com. You all know that. Just go to courses, click here on, scroll down in here, just select web development. Once you do this, so from here you can see each and everything. You can just build AI tool online business with AI builder, okay, inside your WordPress, which is very powerful thing. You can see we have used the WordPress and tools like ChatGPT to build AI tools. Okay, so within your WordPress website which you have created, you can build AI tools inside that. And how? You can just go with this course. If you want to start a travel business with WordPress, you can do that, okay, with your WordPress site, and so on. You can build your own affiliate marketing system with WordPress. You can build some endpoints. You can build some e-commerce website with WordPress. You can build dropshipping website with WordPress. You can build newspaper website with WordPress, and so on. And maybe when you will going to visit, then you will see more courses like build online course website with WordPress, and we will going to add plenty of other as well. build a real estate website with WordPress, and so on. So this is what I will this is what it is, okay. But you will going to notice all our courses are in, let's say, membership, okay. So basically we have the membership, okay, so you can explore our membership. We have two plans, yearly and lifetime. If you want to get, let's say, 50% discount in this lifetime plan, you can watch this video. This video will also going to guide you how to get membership, okay. So once you get the membership, you can just get access to all our courses, including this WordPress courses as well. And you can see the complete list of different courses we have, from Google Analytics to Jetpack to affiliate marketing. You can see all the categories over here, okay. All are inside the membership, so make sure if you're interested, you can just grab it, and really you can boost your WordPress knowledge to the very next level, okay. And this is what I want to, teach you guys over here, and make you guys know that using WordPress, you can it has basically endless possibilities, okay. From building websites to applications, you can just do each and everything, and you can explore our site for that, okay. If you want to get more knowledge, you can just grab the membership, and you can just upgrade your skills in WordPress if you want to take your WordPress knowledge to very next level, okay. So once you start learn to build different types of website, like build travel website, okay, or and plenty of other websites. Once you start to build or watch these courses, you will become more expert in WordPress, and it's very high demanding topic, okay, in the world. So it's totally up to you, and this is all I wanted to teach you about it, okay, about WordPress and how you can set up each and everything, okay.